Good afternoon, my friends, family, and people who are just watching because they like cars and want to follow us along on our journey to 900 horse in 9 seconds. So, a swirl pot came in from Speed Factory. We got the street one. I mean, there's the part number. If you guys are running a distributor and you want to do the swirl pot for the cooling system, that's the one to get because the other one will not work with a distributor. So the stuff I was waiting for wiring are these quick disconnects, which is pretty sweet because I don't have to pin or depin or none of that, so I know it won't get messed up. Well, as long as these aren't messed up in there, but on Amazon these are only 12 bucks for 5 of them. That way, when we take the dash apart, we can actually unplug things instead of having to put a lot of wires to pull it all out, and we can remove the dash if need be. Do we need to? We don't know, but if we have to, it's better to be safe than sorry, for sure. So I need to grab some of this stuff, get over to Eric's. I know I'm running late, but I need to get over there anyways and get some stuff mocked up. We can actually get going with this stuff. Probably gonna figure out where to put this coolant reservoir I got from Chase Bays. Yeah, we're getting pretty close, so I better get going because I don't have very much time left for today because tomorrow I should have all day. As long as nothing bad happens, but you know, shit happens, shit comes up. So as long as nothing detrimental, I should be there all day working on stuff, and we're getting really close to getting this thing wired because we got a great idea, a great plan, and the stuff doesn't take that long as long as we're doing it right, which we should be doing it right, but we'll find out when we fire this thing up. So yeah, we're gonna head to Eric's and then yeah, get to getting. Yes, I didn't realize how cold it got last night. Whoops. That's how cold she gets in Minnesota. Don't leave your pops in your vehicles. All right, since now that the battery's warm, I could do this again. So, we got this on here. We got our siliconed up with the right stuff. Perfect stuff. If you guys haven't used it, just use that. The other stuff's BS. But this is the Street Series swirl pot, and this is the one to go with because as you can see, you could run a distributor with this, just like it says on the website, and it fits very nicely. So we are set up there. Life is good. Yeah, and the size difference. I think it's a pig. Yeah. That's like the Brad, and this is the Eric. So yeah, that works out well. So like I said, not sure how much we're gonna get done tonight because tomorrow's the big bang bang show for this car. But I'm just kind of getting some stuff mocked up right now. Put the switches in. I got my Chinese fun stuff that I hope works, and we're gonna get it wired together and hopefully it goes well. This is what I got set up so far for this thing. I'm trying to get some pre-wiring done here, and that way tomorrow's a little easier with all the switches and all that good stuff, but I think this is gonna work out pretty slick. Now, this whole idea we had here with these, what I was waiting for last week, isn't gonna work because what I was noticing was for power, I mean, I got 10 gauge here and I got 12 gauge here and 12 gauge here. These are 16 gauge, and that's not gonna do me nothing. So out the door with that. So I'm just gonna do it individual. I made them long enough so that it could slip out, so I probably got an extra foot if I have to take it out of the dash and whatnot. So that's where we're at with that. And what I did was I mocked up over here. Probably mount it back here, run the wires through here, and then if I have to take this plate off for some reason to get behind it or whatnot, I have enough where I could lay it down and then kind of get back there and wiggle things around. So that's kind of the idea that we got going on now, and I like it. It's solid. It's a good idea. But we're gonna call her a night for tonight, and then we're gonna get back to it tomorrow morning. All right, well, after doing a bunch of running around, and I forgot the camera, but it's Saturday, and I'm here to grind some of the stuff out. These actually showed up today, so that's sweet. Now I can finish the coil and plug kit here. because I have, where is this thing? Right here. These two wires here have to be connected into here. I was just gonna put the spades in there, but we decided we're gonna do it legit. So we're gonna wire that in, get that done, and probably install this. I wanna get as much done today as possible, so let's let her rip, Tater Chip. Well, we finished her up. Heading to the track now. We're gonna get some hits in before December hits. Big snowstorm coming here in a couple weeks, so gotta get her ripping. I'm just playing. We had a long day of nothing, basically. We did get some solid plans. There's our rat's nest. Pretty dope. We took out a rat's nest and put one back in. You just break my shit.
We learned that we gotta figure out an easier way to put this bumper on and off. It's
Yeah.
fine. Oh, it's really not. We are gonna figure it out an easier way.
Right.
Literally fine.
So yeah, we get this wiring done and we should be pretty close to getting everything kind of like the base done. So then we can actually possibly, I don't know.
If we get up in the morning, we get a lot more done.
That's true. Somebody stayed up till 6 playing Parcheesi with his roommate. Yeah, they're playing some D&D. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't think there's not much really besides, you know, like the fab stuff, but there's really not that much wiring to be done, honestly. There really isn't.
There's a lot to be done yet.
And there's the front end. Looks pretty sweet. First time with the motor in it. That's what Eric and Adam have been working on. Been in here like I just said in the last clip. I got these wires now and I'm gonna put quick disconnects up here because all my wires are gonna run back here. And then they're gonna be long enough to where I can flop that whole piece out like we had talked about. But yeah, things are going pretty decently smooth.
We're doing. Oh.
Oh, hey. Well, didn't do a lot of filming because basically, to me, wiring is boring. It really is, and I find it really pointless to show wiring. So I just kind of want to just do a little recap of what we got going on. So with the coil plug conversion, we got this all squared away, and we're gonna toggle these. So I just gotta put ends on them. All we gotta do is make that plate back there where we can mount all our electronics and put the relays on, and should be good to go. So I got everything pre-wired like I was showing earlier, and then the only question I had was, because we're running our stock fuel pump main relay, which powers the ECU and all that stuff, and because we don't want to mess around with that, and we're just going to leave it as it is. So these two blue wires have to actually be connected to the wire that comes out for the fuel pump. So Greg from Bad Influence Garage came over and he explained, kind of dummied it down for me because like I know electronics, but I'm not that great at it, but I know enough to get shit done in a sense. So we're gonna tie those two together because that's just a signal wire, and then that frees up a switch, which I'm just gonna put a fan on one of the switches too. That way it alleviates one of the problems of trying to figure out how we're gonna wire that all in. But everything's looking good. Everything's good to go. Once we get that plate done, life's good. Put the front end on like I showed earlier. It's looking sick. It looked really good with the hood on too, but we had already put that away because we just got to get the charge piping done and then up pipes, and then this should be pretty decent good to go. Honestly, we're really close to getting this thing fired up and ready to roll. All the wires are run. Things just need to be put together, and knock on wood, we'll get it. So I'm happy with the progress, and then once we get her fired up, we're just gonna get our tune date set and it'll be good. It's been a long time coming, but it's looking really good. Really happy the way it is. So hope you guys had a good holiday. I know Christmas is coming up as well. Make sure you contact your friends and family and all that good stuff, you know, because that's what's most important. So take care of each other out there, you guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
Wanna be